Hello, it's Nigby. This is going to be my entry into Lock Junkies 200 subscriber giveaway. We've got to do two things. We've got to pick a lock, so I'm going to pick this Abus EC75 40 dimple lock. I know that this is the entry lock for Otterstar Ranch, so it's about time that I actually finally submitted my entry. And the other thing we're going to do is give a tour of our lock lab. So I'm going to get the picking out of the way first of all, and then I'll give you a tour of my lock lab such as it is. So just a little bit about this lock. Some people find this tricky, me included, because it's a very tiny dimple keyway. Let's have a look at that. And it's got spools in, and you're picking in the same direction as you are tensioning, both clockwise. Tiny keyway. You need a tension wrench that you can manually counter rotate, such as this one here. So that's sort of jammed in. It sticks out quite a bit, but just give that nice and firm, and let's see how we can get on with picking this. So it's tension on down to the back of the lock. Okay. That didn't sound so good. Okay, must be getting close now. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I find this a tricky little lock for the belt that it is. I don't even know what belt it is, but it wasn't particularly high. So anyway, that's the lock picked. That's the first part done. Okay, my lock lab. Let's take some of this zoom off. There we go, a bit more of an overall view. So I haven't got a lock lab so much. I constantly refer to my lock shelf. I'm actually, it's a bit better than that. I have a couple of lock shelves. So forgive the shaky footage now as I come out of my cradle. So I do, let's really take that focus, zoom off. I do most of my picking at this little hobby table here. It's just a little folding table, and it's in our spare room. Okay, and so these are my shelves. I have to share them with my wife's cookbooks and such like that. So on there you can see some locks, my wooden stuff. We've got my display stand. That's from Lockpicking Pool. This is my wooden pinning tray from Hoser. I've got my Vegemite, I've got some locks, I've got a clog, a bit of leather gear. On up here, I've got some of my most treasured locks out on display. Some stuff that I've never even stuck a pick into, so really nice to have an MT5 Plus. One day I'm going to have a go at it. What else is in there? I've got a Miwa and other fairly simple stuff, just some asses. Most of these are done in trades or something like that with somebody. And then going up a shelf, I've got all my favourite padlocks on there. upper shelf again. Some less favourite stuff that I tend to put up there, stuff that I'm thinking of trading or moving on or just giving away to people. Moving over, so some tools up here, some of the girls' old stuffed toys, more locks, and down into more locks, and then I've just got storage boxes with this is an interesting one, all of those padlocks up there and some of my, let's see, the keys are all in this box. If ever I need to find a key, which I had to do to find the key for that EC75, this is what I have to do, and this is absolutely terrible. So I then have to, so somewhere in there, let's say there's a Yale key, so I have to find it out, but I can't stand some of the keys being with the locks for some reason. It's a bit weird. So yeah, and then moving down here onto the floor, I try and keep, these are some of the trades that I've done recently, or prizes that I've won. So I've got Lock Fumbler's prize, I've got one of the first trades that I ever did with Downfall there. I like to keep the locks that I got from certain people together. So we've got Greg's locks here, Know the Birds, I've got left hand low keys there, in this box I've got the locks that I got from Lockchuck. I get sentimental about locks and just the people involved with them. I'm going to put that back in there. Right, I've got nowhere to sit because I've just tipped all those keys where I sit. So Lock Junkie, that's my lock lab such as it is. I have to tend to try and actually pack the table away and put everything away on the shelves and whatever, because this is still a room when our girls come and stop. They sleep in here, so yeah, not much of a lock lab so much. But anyway, if you don't know Lock Junkie, you need to go and check him out. I think Lockpicking Paul summed him up absolutely brilliantly. Cheerleader for so many, and that's a brilliant phrase to support, to describe him. Absolutely fanatical, and you couldn't wish for a better supporter. If he watches your channel, you'll know it, because his comments are always supportive. So I hope that's good enough for entry, because I'm now waffling on again in my normal style. Great, that's it. I'll put links to everything in the description below. Congratulations, Lock Junkie.